Welcome students. In the previous class we actually discussed about the chapter that is electricity, and also we complete the whole chapter. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about actually exercise problems, and also we just going to solve the exercise problems of electricity. Okay, so the first actually question is from your textbook, that is take the most appropriate answer. Okay, so first one is actually which of the following is a non-conductor of electricity. Okay, so we know the answer. Actually the correct answer is actually option C, that is plastic. Okay, now we move our next question, that is an electroscope is an instrument used to detect the presence of charge, view electrons, produce an electrostatic charge, and view atoms. So the correct answer is actually option A, detect the presence of charge on a body. The third one is if an electroscope is charged by induction, then it acquires same charge, opposite charge, no charge at all, none of these. For this question, the correct answer is opposite charge. Okay. Now question number 4, that is transferring a charge by touching. Okay, by touching is called charging by conduction is the correct answer. Now the next one is moving charges constitute electrode, electric current, static electricity, and magnetism. So the correct option is electric current. If charge is at rest, then it constitute static electricity. If charge is moving, then it consists or it constitute electric current. Okay. Now the next one is the color code of a live wire. It is option C, that means red or brown. Okay, and the question number 7, that is the top thick pin of a plug is always connected to earth wire, we can say. And question number 8, that is an electric fuse is always connected to the which one? Actually live wire. Okay, and question number 9, the consequence of improper handling of electricity is electric shock, fire, both A and B, and none of these. So the correct answer is both A and B. And question number 10, that is a battery is a collection of cells in actually series. Okay, so we can take it. Okay, so these are the MCQ questions. Now we move to our next part, that is fill in the blanks. So first one is actually matter is made of teeny particles called atoms. Okay, and the next one is when an atom loses electrons, it acquires a net positive charge. Okay, so if an atom gains electrons, then it acquires a net negative charge. If it loses electrons, then it acquires a net positive charge. The third one, an electroscope can be used to test whether a body is a conductor or not. Okay, so the option here, the correct answer, conductor. Now the fourth question, that is when a positively charged body is brought near to a conductor, then it induces a actually negative charge to the near end of conductor. Okay, so this is the property of actual induction method. If we take a positively charged body is brought very near to conductor, then it induces, okay, negative opposite polarity. Now the fifth question, a lightning conductor is a long rod made of either copper or iron. So here you can say copper or iron. Now next one is, in an electric circuit the dash wire carries all the currents. So the correct option or correct answer is actually live wire. Okay. Now the next one, the bigger hole in a socket called dash actually saves us from getting electric shocks. So bigger holes actually in a socket is called earth conductor. This is earth conductor which saves us from getting electric shocks. Now question number 8, an electric meter measures the amount of electricity consumed in units of kilowatt hour. Okay, so this is kilowatt hour. Now the next one is, the flow of large amount of current through a circuit due to the contact between the live and the neutral wire is short circuit. Okay, this is actually short circuiting, or this is called simple short circuit. And the next one is, the melting point of a fuse wire is dash than melting point of the conducting wire. It is actually slightly below. So this is slightly below than the melting point of the conducting wires. Now we move the next segment, that is true false segment. So first one is, write actually C, write to true or false, correct the false statements also. Okay, so first one is, neutrons are present inside the nucleus of an atom. Okay, this is true. Okay, and next one, charges can be exchanged between two bodies by friction. Okay, it is also true. Now the next one is, the force of attraction or repulsion between two charged bodies is called gravitational force. This is actually false. Okay, the correct statement is actually, the force of attraction or repulsion between two charged bodies is called electrostatic force. Okay, electrostatic force. Now we move our next point, that is, the leaves of a gold leaf electroscope are made of brass. It is also false. Okay, actually the leaves of gold leaf electroscope are made of gold. Okay, now the next one is, lightning is caused due to discharge between similarly charged cloud. Actually it is also false. Okay, so the correct statement is, lightning is caused due to discharge between different charged cloud. Okay, so this is different or dissimilar, you can say. Okay, different or dissimilar. Now the next one is, the cables that bring electricity to our homes consist of 5 wires. It is also false. The correct statement is, the cables that brings electricity to our homes consist of 3 wires. Okay, only 3 wires, live, neutral and earth. Now the next one is, electric meters measure the consumption of energy in joules. Okay, it is also false. The correct statement is actually, electric meters measure the consumption of energy in kilowatt hour. Okay, and the last one is, miniature circuit breakers act as safety devices. That is true. Okay, MCB in generally, miniature circuit breaker means MCB. MCB acts as safety device. Okay, now we move the next part, that is, answer the following questions in short. Okay, all the answers you get from your book. Okay, so I just discuss shortly. So first one is actually, how is a body charged by friction? Okay, In generally, if you take two bodies and you rubbed one body with another body, then some charges actually move from one body to another body. That is why we get a body charged, okay, by friction. Okay, when we rub two bodies each other, then due to friction some charges are moved from one body to another body. Okay, that is why we get a body charged, or we get a body is charged by friction. So you get the answer. I just write down the page number, that is page number from your book, that is 107. Okay, now the next one, why does a glass rod get positively charged when wrapped with silk? This is also the same thing. Actually, when you used a glass rod and you take another silk, okay, then you just actually some electrons from a glass rod is moved to silk body. That is why we get a glass rod get positively charged and we get silk negatively charged. Okay, so the answer actually, that is you uh, get 106 page number. Okay, and the next one is explain why the lips of a negatively charged electroscope collapse if a positively charged glass rod is brought very near to the disc of the electroscope. It is if for this case actually, if you touched positively charged glass rod in with disc of electroscope, actually at first the lips of negatively charged electroscopes collapse. That means actually all the lips at first negatively charged, okay, but if you take a positively charged glass rod very near to the disc of the electroscope, some positive charge actually move to the electroscope or lips of the electroscope, and that is why actually the lips of a negatively charged collapse. Okay, so you get in page number 112, you get the answer. Next, define charging by conduction. It is also you get page number 107. Okay, here actually you can say that if you take a body which is charged with positive or negatively charged, and if you take another body which is uncharged, then you just place or you just take uncharged body and kept with contact with a charged body, then you get the uncharged body, and actually some charges are flow from the charging body to uncharged body and you get actually charged body. Okay, this method is actually charging by conduction method. And the next one, what is meant by earthing of an electrical devices? Okay, here you actually get the answer from page number 119. Okay, earthing means actually in generally we use different types of or several types of electrical devices in our home. Okay, and there some electrical devices are made of different types of metal also. So we just use actually one extra wire, that is earth wire, okay, which is connected to all the electrical devices, metal electrical devices. If some leakage of current occurs, then leakage of current or some leakage current is flow through this earth wire, and actually they are placed to the ground surface, okay, of earth. So in this way actually the electrical devices actually safe from damage. Now we move our next one, that is how is a short circuit caused. Okay, also you get the answer from page number 117. Short circuit means actually if sometimes actually we sometimes uh, actually there are several types of electrical hazards. One hazard is actually short circuit. Okay, short circuit means sometimes a live wire is connected with neutral wire due to actually due to connection. Okay, uh, actually that is why due to error connection of electrical circuits. So for this case, actually when live wire is touched or contact with neutral wire, then huge amount of current is passed through electrical devices, that is called short circuit. Okay, so now we move our next one, that is what is meant by overloading, okay, of an electric current, and we get the answer from page number same 117. Overloading means actually for a particular wire it has a maximum current rating, or maximum current amount of current flow is flow through through any wire, okay, that is used in our home. Okay, but sometimes actually many devices is connected from actually one circuit. Okay, then actually more than the maximum current is passed through this circuit. Okay, this is called overloading. Now the next one is list two precautions while handling electricity. Okay, so you get the answer from page number 120. Okay, so all of you know different types of precaution that we have to use or we have to take while handling electricity. So I just move forward. Okay, the next one is actually answer the following in details. Okay, so first one is actually describe the structure of an atom with the help of a diagram. You get this answer actually from 104. Already it is discussed, okay, in your class. Atom structure of atom means actually centrally we get nucleus, okay, that consists of proton and neutron, and outside the nucleus there are several numbers of electron cells in which electrons are rotating around actually nucleus. And now the next one is what is a conductor, and explain why a conductor does not produce static electricity. Okay, also you will get the answer in page 107. Conductor means actually the conductors are the metals in generally, okay, that actually allow to flow electric current or electric charges. Okay, for a conductor always electron is flow. Okay, that is why actually a conductor does not produce any static electricity, because we get static electricity when charge is at rest condition. Okay, that is possible for insulator. Okay, because for insulator charge is accumulated. Okay, that is why we get static electricity, but for a conductor actually we cannot get, because a conductor always actually allow to pass electricity. Now the next question is state the basic property of electric charges and describe one experiment to prove this property. So you just see your textbook. This the answer of this question you will get from 105. Okay, and also it is discussed in your class. Okay. Next one is what is lightning and how is it caused. It is also you will get from your textbook, and the page number is 112. Okay, sometimes actually a huge amount of charges is flow from one cloud to another cloud or one cloud to ground surface, that is called lightning. Okay, and we move on next one, describe the working of an electric fuse. Okay, in generally you will get in page number 118. Okay, electric fuse is basically a safety device that is used in our home. Okay, and the properties of electric fuse is its melting point is slightly below than conducting wire. okay, but its resistivity is very high, okay, and also it is basically an alloy, okay. And when actually huge amount of current is passed through electrical circuit, then it's actually fuse and we get the current off. Now the next one is, how is a fuse connected in a electric circuit and what is its role? It is also already discussed, and we get the answer same page, from the same page 118. Okay, generally fuse wire is connected to live wire. Okay, now the next one is, describe the role of switch and electric meters in houses, and the answer of the question you will get from page number 115 and 116. Okay, in generally switch that is used to, so the uh, that is used to actually switch on or off to the electric circuit. Okay, to get some, when switch is on then we get electricity, current electricity, or when switch is off then we do not get any type of current. And in generally we use electric meters in house to measure the consumption of energy that is used. Okay, now the next one is, explain three electrical hazards. It is also we discussed, okay, and you will get the answer from page number 117. Okay, three electrical hazards actually basically short circuit, okay, overloading. Also we get different types of electrical hazards. Okay, and now we move our next one, that is actually numerical problems. Okay, and also electrical hazards, overloading, short circuits, and you can say electric shocks also. Okay, now the next first one is, a fan of 60 watt runs for 75 hours in a month, then how much electrical energy? Electrical energy means kilowatt into hour. So 60 watt means 60 by 1000 kilowatt into hours, that is 75 hours, okay, in a month. So this is the actually first answer, that is actually you will get 4.5 kilowatt hour. Now the next one is, an electric kettle rated 2.2 kilowatt works for 4 hours in a day. Calculate the number of units consumed in 20 days. So the answer is 2.2 kilowatt into 4 for 1 day and for 20 day into 20. So you will get actually 176 unit or 176 kilowatt hour. Similarly, the next one is, a heater is rated at 5 kilowatt. The cost of the energy for 30 days, it runs 2 hours per day. So this question is 5 into 2, this is kilowatt hour for 1 day. For 30 day it is 30 into 1 kilowatt hour means 4.2 rupees. So 4.2, so the you will get the answer, that is 1260 rupees. Okay, and the last one, that is 5 LED bulbs, okay, 80 watt each, that means actually 80 by 1000 kilowatt. For 5 bulbs it is 5, okay, and for 2 fans 40, so you can say 40 into 2 divided by 1000 also. And then electric motor of 3 kilowatt, simply you just add 3 1 and you just add, yes, that is geyser, that is 5 kilowatt, so just put 5. So this is the total unit, that means kilowatt total power into all the devices are used for 8 hours per day. So that means you just multiply with 8, okay, and for 30 days you just into 30. This is the total energy used in this home for a family. Okay, so this is the right answer, that is 1948.8 units or kilowatt hour for 1 month. And here also we have to find out the cost of electricity used in 1 day, not for month. So for 1 day, actually the answer is simply 8 into, similarly 8 into 5 by 1000, okay, plus 40 into 2 by 1000 plus 3 plus 5 in, this is for into 8, this is for 1 day, okay. And the rupees is actually into 5 for 1 day only, then we get 324.8 rupees, okay. So actually this is the point we just get, okay. So all of you actually just see how we can solve, okay, this type of problem also, okay. So this is the end of today's class, okay. In the next class, okay, we revise any one chapter, okay.